Disney's Pixar. You're not slick. I'm onto you.
Okay.
Now, if you watched any Disney Pixar movies, you might have noticed a couple Easter eggs and sometimes hidden references to other Pixar movies. Now, people usually say these characters don't exist in the same universe, and they're just promoting a past movie. Or are they? What if I told you these two movies are connected? Monsters Inc. and Toy Story.
Makes
Because
sense.
if you go over to watch the first movie of Monsters Inc., when nearing the end of the movie when Sully's about to leave Boo's room, when Boo goes to say her last goodbye, something suspicious is laying on the floor. And it's
Jessie.
Cowgirl Jessie. Why would Cowgirl Jessie be laying in Boo's room? I also noticed something else suspicious. Ever since Boo's door closed, we never seen her again. Until Toy Story 4. When we get to the scene where the kids are in the classroom, in the background you can see a girl that looks very similar to Boo. Same hair, same shirt, and everything.
Dang! They're all in the same dang universe. Why does this black man have a spider cap on? Like, what is this? You're wearing a trucker hat with a spider on it. Like, why? He talks slow and very like, what's the word? Crazy. He said,
Or are they?
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and smack that like button. Black man again, 2 for 2, pouring the Kool-Aid. Fill mine to the brim, my boy. Moana actually died in the storm at the beginning of the movie. What? No, she didn't. And Maui is actually her guardian angel, who was asked to take her to Tafiti, which stands for heaven in the movie. Oh, the whole movie was her journey to the afterlife. Wait, what? But she still like talked to like her family though. Like through the movie, she was still talking to her dad and her mom and like, you know, other people. I don't know about that theory, but like, yeah, Moana was a good movie though. It was like, you know, no one knows how far I'll go. Anyway, no one knows how far your mom will go. All right.
I found the craziest Turning Red Pixar movie theories.
No, you didn't.
Is Abby from Turning Red actually Agnes from Despicable Me? When she meets May in her panda form for the first time, she says this.
So fluffy! You're so fluffy!
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
It's so fluffy!
And it has been 20 years, which means May is probably 33 right now and has her own child. Since she kept the red panda, her new child is probably facing the same issues as her. And this is what's probably gonna happen in Turning Red too.
What was that? Hey, what? Where did this man come from, bro? And what happened to the rest of your mustache? Did somebody steal it? It looks like two caterpillars about to kiss. I can't talk either. I don't really got a mustache, but like, you know, I mean, come on, I can do better than that, my boy. But yeah, Agnes is in Turning Red. That could be her. It could be the same girl. But then again, what's the girl's name in the movie? That's what we really need to know. Gotta do a little bit of research. Oh, Disney dark theories. That's racist. All right. Here we go. What do we got? Mother Gothel from Tangled is Snow White's evil queen. It's the same person. They got that same big nose. Carl from Up was really dead from the start and chose this trip to the afterlife. That makes sense. The cars had killed the human race. That's why there's no humans. That's mean. Why would y'all do that? Dang. So now it's just a bunch of cars running around by themselves, alive. Y'all are gonna have a real big problem when y'all run out of gasoline. Who's gonna turn y'all into electric cars? There ain't no Elon Musk. You're screwed, man. You're screwed.
Disney had to permanently close
Your mama? Oh! Okay.
this attraction because it was too scary. Disney is known for its kid-friendly rides, like the Teacups, the People Mover, and It's a Small World. Although that one is a little creepy.
Yeah.
And while it has some scarier rides, nothing compared to this one. The attraction was called the Cinderella Castle Mystery Tour, where guests got a tour of haunted dungeons beneath Cinderella Castle. It started out as if you were taking a normal walking tour of the castle. But soon, the magic mirror appeared. Guests would proceed down into the dungeon and face different Disney villains, like the Evil Queen, Chernabog, and the Horned King. And it was absolutely terrifying, despite having a happy ending of a guest saving the day. The attraction terrified guests so much that Tokyo Disneyland had to permanently close it.
What? No! Bring it back, baby. Bring it black. That would be fun. Like, you get to go in the castle and then you try to fight and take down Disney villains. But it was too scary. Come on, y'all. You gotta man up. Take out the villains, baby. We can do it. But look at that face, though. I mean, dang, girl. You put on a little too much makeup, am I right? I'm gonna need you to wash that off. Otherwise, you're gonna break the mirror. Disney conspiracy theory. Let's see, what do we got? Nala from the movie Lion King, she's trying to seduce us, is actually Scar's biological daughter. What? Which makes her Simba's blood cousin? No, was this the South? Which is why Nala and Scar have the same eyes. They have the same color eyes. And also that Scar and Mufasa were the only male lions when she was born. Ugh. To be fair, that happens pretty much all the time in the lion community. There's only like one male lion and he hooks up with like all the female lions and then they have, you know, daughters and kids and then the cycle continues. But I am glad that Disney did not talk about that too much because that would be nasty. And that is something that I would not want to remember. Okay, that was dumb.
Easter eggs in Disney movies you may have missed, part 1. In WreckIt Ralph 2, in the Hall of Comments scene, there's a pretty cool Easter egg tucked away. If you pause right here and zoom in, you'll notice that one of the comments is written by Butt McGee. Butt McGee was one of the most prolific internet comment trolls in 2015, so the fact that Disney included him is pretty woke. Also, if you zoom in here, you'll notice a Pizza Planet truck toy. That's from Pixar Toy Story.
What? That's it? Who the heck is Butt F McGee? Come on, bro. That should have been the name of my YouTube channel. I could have been Butt F McGee. Jeez. Guys, it's Butt F McGee. Let's go get a pic. But no, we do not want to pick with that guy. Not today, Satan.
Disney, you're not slick. I'm on to you.
This black man again?
Now, I'm pretty sure, young or old, a lot of us know who Mickey Mouse is.
Yeah.
He's the face of Walt Disney Studios and basically Disney's mascot. And with his iconic face and ears, Mickey Mouse is known across the globe as this harmless, peaceful mouse. Or is he? What if I told you Mickey Mouse must be stopped? And he's doing something very suspicious right in front of our face.
Is he?
Because we all know who Pluto is, right?
Right.
He's Mickey Mouse's pet dog. But you know who else is a dog? Goofy. So why is Pluto the only dog on a leash? And bossed around by a mouse with gloves? Mickey is Goofy's best friend. Shouldn't Goofy be mad about this? I mean, Goofy does have a son, and imagine how he would feel if he found out his son was somebody else's pet. He wouldn't be okay with that. So you're probably wondering, why is Goofy and Pluto letting this slide? And the only answer I can come up with is that Goofy is dumb. And not only that, seeing your own race as a pet is normal in Mickey Mouse.
I don't. Okay, all right, man. This black man's lost his marbles. The only conclusion is that Goofy is dumb. Maybe. Or it's because Goofy can talk, Pluto can't talk. So that's why Pluto's like, you know, he's a pet dog, and Goofy just stands upright and wears that Goofy hat. The real story behind Disney movies: Snow White wakes up from the prince's kiss. Snow White dies from dancing in flaming shoes. What? That's the real story? Gee, that's dark. Pinocchio becomes a real boy. Pinocchio is tortured to death. What? And why is there a kitty on the side? What is the little cat doing? Did he chew off the wood? The cat chewed off Pinocchio's feet. That's jacked up. Bad Garfield. You're not supposed to be chewing Pinocchio's feet. His wooden feet. Dang. That'd be messed up if they made Pinocchio like stick his foot in a bowl of termites. That's dark. That's terrible, man. Jeez, we can't be having that, not today. I want a happy ending.
Disney's Frozen may have been created as a distraction. Let me explain. A well-known, long-standing legend claims Walt Disney was cryogenically frozen in order to be brought back to life one day in the future. There are even urban legends that his body is frozen somewhere in Disney World. But the theory gets even crazier when you open up your internet browser and search Disney Frozen. Ever since the film was released in 2013, the search terms will no longer yield wild conspiracies about the supposedly deceased celebrity, instead bringing up images of princesses and snowmen. Theorists suggest that this was completely intentional, a design by the Disney estate to quash discussion of the cryogenic theory once and for all.
Like, what does it matter though? Like, Walt Disney's been gone since 1960. Even if people are looking up like, oh, was he frozen? It doesn't really matter. They're not gonna find out for sure. Imagine if they did bring him back to life. Because apparently Walt Disney was a little bit racist. So if he comes back today, he's gonna be like, what?
What in the heck is going? Why is everybody together and unified? This is ridiculous.
Disturbing Disney princess backstories, part 1.
Disturbing hairstyles, part 1. I'm just kidding.
Talk about the dark truth of Sleeping Beauty. So we all know that at the end of Sleeping Beauty, she wakes up by a kiss from the prince. Well, in the 17th century version of Sleeping Beauty, that's not exactly what happens. Instead of the prince kissing her, he gets her pregnant. Keep in mind, she was asleep and had no clue what was going on. 9 months later, she gives birth to twins, and one of the twins sucks the splinter out of her finger. But wait, it gets worse. The prince's wife, yes, he was married while he did this. Anyways, she gets jealous of Aurora and her kids and tries to cook them all. But joke's on her because she ends up getting killed and cooked, and they all live happily ever after. Would have been pretty interesting if Disney made that version. Like for part 2.
Nope, I ain't liking squat. But guys, can you please like this video? Please. Yeah, that's jacked up. Sleeping Beauty, wow. I'm glad they made the cleaner version. That's nice. But jeez. A prince just walking by on a stroll, seeing Sleeping Beauty and then gets her pregnant. What the heck, man? Ain't nothing but a bunch of freaks out here.
Disney fairy tales you grew up on were actually not what you think they were.
Let's see.
Here are the real stories behind these fairy tales and their gory endings.
Number 2. Cinderella.
Ugh.
What we saw. Cinderella gets married to her Prince Charming, and they live happily ever after. The original ending. Cinderella actually unalives her first stepmother, so her father will marry the housekeeper instead. There are the previous Cinderella stories, which are both grotesque to say the least. In one of the versions, written in the 17th century, Cinderella unalives her evil stepmother by slamming a lid of a chest on her throat, which breaks her neck.
Jeez.
In Brothers Grimm version, the stepsisters chop off their feet to fit the glass shoe. When this trickery is uncovered, the little birds that follow Cinderella around peck the evil stepsister's eyes out. Nothing like the innocent version we've all seen as kids.
Wow. These original stories that Disney got, like the Cinderella one, in the original version, that's a horror movie. Disney, instead of making these happily ever after movies, make some evil horror movies and stuff and thrillers and junk like that. Especially instead of making these like live action movies, they're not working, man. They ain't working. You got your mom working. All right. But yeah, go ahead, click on the screen and watch another one. Yeah, man.